Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Show. Today's second topic, Odell Beckham Jr. has made the injury report. Look. I want to make sure I say this. Because a lot of times, things get lost in the sauce or lost in translation. So, I don't think that he's actually really, truly injured. I think that the Ravens are being cautious with him. And honestly, they need to be. And that's fact. They need to be as cautious and careful with this man as possible. Because here's one thing that is a fact when it comes to Odell Beckham Jr. As much as we are excited that he has joined the team, as much as we are excited that he has teamed up with Lamar Jackson, as much as we are excited to see him, Zay, and Bate be the three-headed absolute monster that we're hoping them to be, we are all holding our breath when it comes to his injury history. That's a fact. Look, OBJ, throughout his career, has been a spectacular player. A player that's consistently made spectacular plays. That just is what it is. You could argue and say, well, I don't think he's this. I don't think he's that. He has made spectacular plays wherever he has gone. That's a fact. Rams, Browns, Giants, you name it, he's been the guy. So we're all hoping to get glimpses or absolute show, or some might even say a movie of all of his attributes and abilities on full display on Sundays. But the team, I think, is looking at it like we want him to be able to play in the beginning, but we need him to play at the end. And that's what you're looking at now. And it's not just Odell Beckham Jr. that is on the report. I believe it's Ronnie Stanley. And a lot of people, the Ronnie Stanley one caught me off guard. Because I was sitting there like, yo, when did this man get hurt again? The same ankle, I thought it was healed. Ready! Bro, I was scared. But then, you kind of get past all this stuff. You're like, oh, okay. It's them taking it easy with them. And somebody had said this to me too. They said for the rest of Ronnie Stanley's career, they're probably going to be monitoring that ankle. And you know what? I don't blame them. It's one of those things. It's held him out of almost 2 seasons worth of play, and it was re-injured. So an ankle with a big man is like Jenga. I don't know how many of y'all, once again, I'm showing my age. I remember when we were kids, you had Monopoly. As a Jamaican, you had Ludi, dominoes and stuff like that. But there are certain American games that you love to play. You know what I mean? Monopoly's one of them. Uno, you know what I mean? Jenga was a big one. You know what I mean? And with Jenga, you got to move the pieces and put it at the top. That's pretty much a big man in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? All of this girth and size and mass at the top being held by these 2 sticks at the bottom. And not just being held, but being able to cut, dive, dip, duck, and dodge with all that weight on those 2 sticks. So it's a total different game. And that's, with Ronnie Stanley, so I understand. But the Odell Beckham Jr. thing I'm not too worried about. He's been nothing but jovial about the upcoming season and his ability to play. And I think he wants to put on a show. I really do think so. I think that Odell is one of those people that it doesn't take much to get him going. But I think he's heard a lot of people doubt his ability to be on the field, doubt his ability to stay healthy, doubt his ability to still play at a high level, doubt the type of player that they think that he is or used to be. So I think he's using all of that as high-octane fuel. Not regular fuel, not the E40 at the bottom of the pump, the cheap one. I'm talking about rocket fuel. Rocket man, no, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know all the words of that song. Listen, I know people are going to come in. How don't you know it? I don't know. I know words to a lot of songs. I was never a big Elton John fan. But I do know, some of the words of some of his songs. But definitely not too worried about it. But it was a talking point for us Raven fans because everybody, when they see it on the injury report, went, sucked in the air and their eyes got big because we already know what he means to this squad. You know what I mean? I remember some people, even, matter of fact, not even people, me. I remember me and other, guys, and you guys included, was like, the reason why we wanted a DeAndre Hopkins, the reason why we wanted a Mike Evans and stuff like that is just in case OBJ can't stay healthy. So his health has been something that's been on our mind from the time he's got here. And I don't think it's going to change. And I think that when you look at a player put in the time and effort that he's put in, right, you want to see them do well. But at the same time, you have to be able to curtail some of that, some of that oomph, some of that energy, some of that competitive drive. Because competitors will drive themselves into the ground. Like Odell will practice himself in the ground. You already had to tell Zay, slow down. He's like, no, work. Have you ever watched My Wife and Kids? I want to show my age again. My Wife and Kids with Terry Crews, when he was like trying to teach the dad how to work out. He was like, work out, plus, ho. That's how, the reason why it's funny is because everyone knows that's how athletes are. And the funny thing is, Terry Crews used to be a football player. That's how they are. Their workouts are extreme. They are precise. They are targeted. And they will go at it all day long if you do not curtail them. A lot of them. Now, there are some that be like, look, man, just give me the money, man. They don't want to work out and stuff like that. But the high-level players, they all have one thing in common, and they work. And no, I'm not trying to make a song by Rihanna. You know where I'm coming from? It just, that's how they get ahead. It's talent with hard work. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of hard work in life, but sometimes that hard work's not met with talent, true talent. And these guys have true talent. So, you know what I mean? I'm not too... I mean, it was worrisome at first, but I was like, calm down. It's probably them just, keeping him, fresh. They're going to need him in what? Today's Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday they play. 3 days. 2.5 days. and he's ready to go. Remember, I believe it's a 1 o'clock game. So, but hopefully everything is okay. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about it. Do y'all think and agree with the team to curtail some of his activities until the start of the season and throughout the beginning of the season to have him at a later date? And do you believe that will help him succeed and be available at the end of the season? Let me know down in the comment section, please. And that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And I hope we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. Just be respectful, please. And if you have not done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. 3 tiers of absolute content goodness. And we're already doing the Fantasy Football League. If you missed out on it, hopefully next year you'll be up for it. But check it out. There's a lot of extra things that you get for being a member. And because the year starts up, we're going to be doing secret episodes and stuff like that. So give it a check and tell me what you think. And if you want to donate to this channel, bottom of the screen, there's a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. And that helps with going to games, buying equipment. I'm actually going to use some of the money that was donated before to purchase lapels. So when I'm at the games, I could do full-on interviews with these guys and get their thoughts and stuff. But once again, like I said, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show is Nitro signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.